Okay, I'm here at Waterfront Park, Vancouver, British Columbia, June 28th, 2015. We're at the all-German car show. This is the Mercedes-Benz section. So there's still some cars rolling in. This particular show is it's all German. We've got a collection of Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Porsche. I do believe Volkswagen is allowed, although I don't see any Volkswagens. Starting off here with Mercedes-Benz section. We're still filling up. I know this guy, this 16 valve 190E, I forget what his name is. Don't know everybody up here since we're from Washington State. We do know a few of the people from the Mercedes-Benz Car Club of Canada that are here. Got a lot of R107s. We do have a few cars of noticeable interest that were not here at last year's show. I'll get to those shortly. W140, newer SLK, the W126 SEC. Don't know the story on this, but it does have some AMG Pentas on it. It's very clean. There's no information about this particular car. It does look good with the Pentas on it. And some sort of wood steering wheel. Very clean interior. Looks like a Euro climate controls. Beautiful car. 380 SEC. And let's move on to my favorite car that's here so far. This is a SL600 converted to an SL74 by Rentech. It's got a Rentech exhaust. It's got the Rentech monoblocks. I believe they're called monoblock. They might be going by some other name. This car is absolutely phenomenal. The interior wood has been changed. This steering wheel has also been dyed. It was obviously a different color, but it also has wood highlights to match the rest of the interior here. Aside from the parchment trim, the interior is in very good condition. Now, one interesting feature with this particular car is Rentech added this hood venting here. And they did an incredible job. This looks like it belongs on the car. There's a black grill inset into the hood, and then there's added vents on top of it. So it's very nicely executed. And of course, we can't see underneath here, but there's some Rentech emblems on the V12. Now there's an interesting story behind this. Now, if we take a look at the factory invoice, I did talk to the owner of this car. This car was originally owned by Frank Griffith, who, from my understanding, is the owner of the Canucks. And this is his invoice for the conversion to 7.4 liters, 50 grand or 49,500. The black bird's eye maple wood interior trim upgrade was 4,600. Limited slip differential 6,950. The steering wheel was $1,190. Front and rear brakes $42.95, $23.95. Rear subframe modification $21.95. Front and rear sway bars $1,135. Transmission upgrade $1,290. Oil cooler $1,250. And the vented hood was $2,900. Beautiful condition car. I just can't say enough about this. It's got the panorama hardtop. which is the hardtop to have on the R129 in my opinion. I love the parchment interior on this. Panorama is beautiful. And the paint is phenomenal as well. Look at these Rentech 275 35 18s. Very good finish. It looks like a chrome outer lip with polished silver center. They look really good on this car. And of course the Rentech exhaust. Alright, so enough of that one. Move on. 211 E55, SLK 350. This is Greg Metzler's 300E 2.8. It's a 1993. He came up with us from Seattle up to Vancouver. This is a Manuel Athens C55, which is a converted C43 with a 5.4 liter E55 motor in it. Check my other YouTube videos. I did a complete walk around with a manual on this car, talking about the modifications, which I won't reiterate in this video. This was trailered in. This is a GLA 45. This is a beautiful car. Red calipers. Love the wheels on it. Yeah, 20-inch wheels. Now what I don't like that wing. I like everything about this car except for that black wing right there. If it was mine, that wing would come off, because it would look beautiful car. I love this. Fortunately, it hasn't been open, so I haven't had a chance to take a look at the inside. Interior is beautiful, of course.
It's the 45?
Yes, GLA 45. This is Sean. Say hi to YouTube, Sean. If you looked at my other videos, you have seen Sean's video with when we did walk around on Sean's car. That's his 500E right there.
Welcome to Vancouver.
Yeah, thank you. Sean's in charge of the you're in charge of the Mercedes-Benz Club of Canada, right? You're head honcho now, right?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the head honcho of Vancouver. Next year, okay. Next year. So
here, Rick, have a keychain.
Wow, look at that. Hey, Mercedes-Benz keychain.
Oh, while I have you there, I have a special presentation for you, of all people. I have a vintage AMG hat. Look at that with the logo.
Look at that. He knows how to ply me with the presents. He must want something. You know I can't resist anything AMG.
Your friends get mere posters.
Mere posters. I do have the other poster that you left at Emmanuel's house for me.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for that.
Two more, and three guys can fight over it.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for the gifts, my friend.
And thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having us. So again, this is Sean's 500E. If you want to know more about this, definitely check my other YouTube videos where Sean and I talk about his car in depth. Beautiful 500E. Doesn't get any better than this. Alright, so moving on. C63 Coupe. See, we've got some interesting graphics on the bottom of this car, which I don't know if those are original. They look like AMG graphics. Big brakes. Beautiful engine layout in this C63, of course. We have a aftermarket strut bar on here. This C63 also has some hood air intakes for additional air ingestion. Don't claim to be an expert on newer model Mercedes, but I definitely know that I love it. It's all right. Go ahead. My favorite is the interior. I absolutely love the seats on the C63. And if you can get the Alcantara steering wheel, the flat bottom on it, yeah, that's the one to have. Beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful. Another R107, 124 E320, emerald green. We have a Wagon, an E320 diesel Wagon. Although I really like the 124 wagons, I do like the 210 wagons. Emmanuel, the person who owns the C55 202, also has a 210 wagon, and so does Greg.
Greg, it's a non-formatic diesel with body kit.
Yeah, there's Greg and Emmanuel, guys we came up here to Vancouver with, walking around, enjoying all the sights here.
It's the interior too. It's got the cloth with the Euro.
Is it a Euro? Well, Euro it is.
Euro spec, right?
Not bad, no, let's see what we have in here. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Look at that. Cloth interior. And this is not an obnoxious cloth interior either. It's actually pleasant. Euro climate control. And it looks like an S600 steering wheel and airbag, but I could be wrong on that. Not factory, that's for sure. It's a very good looking wagon. Upgraded wheels off of a different model car. I don't know what wheels those are off of. Got fender mounted blinkers and some sort of blinker in the front bumper as well. Not shabby, not too shabby. If you like wagons. Alright, well, I've done the, actually I've got one more row of cars in the back for Mercedes-Benz. And I think there's a 140 S-Class with some AMG wheels on it in the back. Maybe a 210 or a 202 in the back.
It's a 320 S-Class 140, and then there's the 202 C43 with the same two-tone as well.
Oh, okay. So we got another C43 and an W140 six-cylinder with some multi-piece AMG wheels on it. So we'll go check those out. Did you guys see Sean? Sean's got goodies.
Oh, he's got goodies.
Yeah, he's got goodies. Go find him. There's A140, very clean looking. There are 107. Another 202 C43, similar to Emmanuel's, except in silver. 17-inch wheels, not lowered. Two-tone, black and gray interior. Well, let's see. This is the entrance here to Waterfront Park, our new entrance. Two BMWs rolling up. Lovely green. Four-door. Two-door. M4. And an M5. Oh. And he's rolling hardcore. Got his GoPro up on the hood of his car. Alright, so C43. Have to excuse me if some things are not in frame. It's bright. It's about 90 degrees out, bright sunlight. I can barely see anything on the screen of my camera here. So, doing the best I can. Plus, I'm walking around with the camera, so it's not going to be as stable as it normally would. Here's a S320. S320 looks pretty clean, stock. It has the, I believe these are three-piece AMG. These are the older three-piece AMGs with the barrels that come apart. They look very good. Excuse the noise, there's a train right next to train tracks over here. See the train. Alright, back to the 140. Got the three-piece AMG monoblocks, and I believe those should be 18s. Yeah, 245, 45, 18 tires in the back. It's a beautiful S-Class. Can't see much else. Windows up. Bone stock except for the wheels. Exceptionally nice condition. And moving on down the line here with 123 chassis, I believe. Don't know very much about these. It's a 123. Let's see. Another C-Class, newer C-Class. Not sure what this one is. This one just showed up recently. Beautiful interior. C400.
He's going to be. So he's riding horses this morning. I've had
4MATIC. Beautiful looking car. Okay, I think that's Sean's handing out more swag over there. So that's pretty much all we have right now for Mercedes. I'll do a separate video for the Porsche and the BMW. That way this video doesn't get too overly long. So I know a lot of Mercedes fans don't want to look at the other cars.